Welcome to the Papyrus Global News Recap. I am Christiana Babayo and here are our top headlines for the week. France moves to rebuild African influence. Mali junta leader takes over defense ministry. FIFA Congress highlights Morocco's growing influence. African LGBTQ art exhibition opens in Washington. Search continues for missing US soldiers in Morocco. Nigeria records major growth in energy investments. Strait of Hormuz crisis raises concerns across Africa. Botswana hosts historic World Athletics Relays. South Africa's top court revives impeachment inquiry. Global leaders respond to expanding Middle East conflict. And now the news in details. France has launched a renewed diplomatic campaign across Africa following setbacks in several West African nations. President Emmanuel Macron is expected to host a major African summit in Nairobi, Kenya, aimed at strengthening economic cooperation, infrastructure investment, education, and clean energy partnerships. Analysts say France is shifting from military dominance towards trade and development diplomacy as competition from China and Russia increases across the continent. Mali's military ruler, Assimi Goïta, has assumed control of the country's defense ministry following coordinated attacks that killed senior military officials. The move comes amid rising insecurity linked to extremist and separatist groups operating in northern Mali. Regional observers fear the growing instability could spread further across the Sahel region. The latest FIFA Congress has reinforced Morocco's growing position in global football politics. FIFA President Gianni Infantino confirmed plans for expanded football investment, while discussions continue around tournament reforms and scheduling changes. Morocco is expected to play a bigger role in future football administration as Africa gains stronger representation within FIFA leadership structures. The Smithsonian Institution has opened a landmark exhibition showcasing African LGBTQ artists after an earlier postponement. The exhibition features works from artists across several African countries, exploring identity, resistance, culture, and belonging. Organizers described the event as one of the most significant international showcases of African queer art in recent years. Authorities in Morocco and the United States continue search operations for two American soldiers who disappeared near coastal cliffs after participating in the African Lion 2026 military exercises. The multinational drills involved thousands of troops from Africa, Europe, and North America and focused on regional security cooperation and military preparedness. Nigeria has reportedly secured nearly 40% of Africa's upstream oil and gas investment approvals following recent reforms in the energy sector. Industry analysts say the increase reflects renewed investor confidence as the country seeks to boost production capacity, attract foreign capital, and strengthen energy infrastructure amid global market uncertainty. We will now go on a short break, and when we come back, the news will continue. Stay tuned.
The Papyrus Global, we don't just cover events, we create cinematic experiences. From red carpets to birthdays, gala dinners, and your fairy tale weddings, we bring your moments to life with high-tech precision. Our gadgets are smarter, our lenses sharper, and our team simply world-class. Trust the Papyrus Global to tell your story in the boldest, brightest way possible.
Welcome back, and now the news will continue. African economies are facing rising pressure due to disruptions in the Strait of Hormuz caused by tensions in the Middle East. Experts warn that fertilizer shortages, higher transport costs, and fuel supply disruptions could worsen inflation and food security across several African countries. Governments are now exploring alternative supply routes and emergency economic measures. Botswana has hosted the 2026 World Athletics Relays in Gaborone, marking the first time the global event has taken place in Africa. Athletes from around the world competed in relay events as the tournament highlighted Africa's growing capacity to organize major international sporting competitions. South Africa's Constitutional Court has reopened an impeachment-related investigation involving President Cyril Ramaphosa over allegations connected to the theft of foreign currency from his private firm. The ruling has intensified political debate ahead of future elections and renewed scrutiny over governance and accountability in the country. International concern continues to grow over tensions involving Iran and maritime security in the Gulf region. Several countries, including the United States and Asian members, have announced economic and security measures aimed at reducing the global impact of the crisis. Experts warn that prolonged instability could affect global trade, energy prices, and shipping routes linked to Africa and Europe. And that brings us to the end of today's news update. Before we go, a recap of our main headlines. France moves to rebuild African influence. Mali junta leader takes over defense ministry. FIFA Congress highlights Morocco's growing influence. African LGBTQ art exhibition opens in Washington. For continuous coverage and breaking developments, stay connected with the Papyrus Global Television at papyrusdaily.com. I am your host, Christiana Babayo. Thanks for watching. Have a safe and informed day.